Yeah, it really was. I mean, it was probably I don't know if I've ever been a part of something like that. Where we start with the ball in not only in plus territory, but in the red zone. I don't know how many times, 4 or 5 probably, and we did our job and punched them in for touchdowns, and that's what we were asked to do today, and did that well. And with that being said, we scored 52, and there's still like some. And I know that sounds like kind of hollow after scoring 52, but there are some things that we can do better on offense when we weren't down in that red area.
It seemed like every time that they chipped away, you guys immediately responded, whether it be with a big return and gives a 70-yarder. I guess just how impressed were you with your guys' ability to jump right back on them after every kind of small victory they had?
Yeah, we respond well. We knew that they'd come out fighting. We really did. I mean, they're a solid team, and they've played a lot of these games well early on. But we knew if we just kept staying on them, they would wear down eventually, and we're able to do that. And I think the stuff with Khalif is pretty remarkable. And when we're starting with the ball down there, and then Dorsey has the long return as well, we get interceptions taken down there. It's like, our job is to go another 30 yards. That's okay. We'll do that and score.
It was a part of the game where 6 different guys scored a touchdown for you guys?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, that's another stat. Yeah, I don't think so.
Can you just speak to just the versatility we talk about all the time, but when 6 different guys score touchdowns for you, I mean, that's some weapons that you have.
Yeah, we do. We really do. I mean, and you go right down the list. Obviously, we know everything about St. Brown, Laporta, and Gibbs and Montgomery. They score a ton, but like Khalif, obviously, he has the punt return and then the touchdown on offense, and it's just like, every week it's somebody new, and this week was his.
You've been here the whole way with him. When you were here when he came in. So I guess just how awesome is that to see Khalif have a game like this,
Mm-hmm.
stick through it,
Yeah, against his former team.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. He was our guest captain this week. We do that every week. He was the one this week, which is typically against your former team. Dan does that for those guys, and it was awesome. I mean, he's just been so close to breaking them through the whole year, it seems like, and today those guys were blocking well for him, and he's making those returns. He's as electric as it gets back there, and they kept kicking it to him, so he kept making them.
You mentioned they would come out fighting in the first couple of drives. I think they had 3 sacks. Was a little bit of they really are in for a game, and then it switched just like that with the returns.
Yeah.
Did you feel that way? That like it was gonna be a
we knew that, though. We knew they'd come out hot, and we were doing our best to match their intensity, and they got up on us early there on some of those sacks. That D-line is an impressive group, and did a good job there early, and then we settled in. And again, this game, games throughout the year, offense is winning the game, defense is winning the game, and in this game it was special teams, it seemed, and our defense with all the turnovers, and then we would punch it in. But full team effort. Again, it's hard to kind of put into words because I don't know if I've been a part of something like that, but it was absolutely a team effort, and the special teams kind of carried us.
Have you ever been a part of something where you had 3 touchdowns on 85 total yards?
Yeah, I'll take it. I've had a lot of games where I've had a whole lot of yards and not a lot of touchdowns. So those even themselves out.
172 points and 22 touchdowns the last 4 games. Just off this offense, that's just it seems pretty unstoppable at this point.
Yeah, each game's been different, right? Like, I don't think I can bunch them all into the same category. I think what we've done a good job, though, is getting in the red zone. We've scored touchdowns. We really have, and we always talk about getting that first down. If we can get that first down on offense on a drive, I think our numbers of getting it in the end zone are pretty high. So, focusing on that, starting off fast, starting off on that first down or second down or third down, converting, and then go from there. But we've been good in the red zone, and that typically leads to a lot of points.
You guys were favored by, 11 or 12, but in the NFL, that means very little generally.
Yeah.
You often see really good teams. I think that Baltimore beat Cleveland by a point or something.
I've lost a game favored by more than that, so yeah.
Yeah. So can you just talk about how important it is to win games that you are supposed to win when you are supposedly the better team?
Yeah, if we would have won by a point, we'd be just as happy. They all count the same at the end of the year, and so I don't know if we care how much we're supposed to win or not. And people saying, careful for a trap game. Like, we were ready to go. We were geared up, ready to go, and all week we were saying, we're going to be ready. And they came out and fought us, and we had to fight back and blow it open there, and it was a good win.
Last one, Jeremy.
What's your assessment of David Montgomery's pass?
That was a dart. That was an absolute dart, and his dance was good too after. And we've been cooking that one for maybe a couple of years now too, and good moment for it. And Sam wasn't really like that open. He was open, but like that had to be a good throw, and that was an absolutely well thrown ball.
You nervous at this point there are so many guys on the team that can.
I know, we're just throwing, I know, I got to be careful, but no, that was a great throw by David.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.